Hello and welcome to another interesting episode here on Lunch Global. I am Chunk Anamel Joseph, and today we're going to be looking at how you can make a very simple vegetable sauce. I know clearly that there's a whole lot going on in the country, and sometimes we're wondering, what can I make? I need to have so much money to be able to make a very nice and a very healthy meal for myself and my loved ones, better still myself and my children. Because sometimes as an adult, you might be able to take it and contain with the whole hunger issue, no money. You can try to eat just one meal and you can manage yourself. But when you have kids or people who look up to you like your responsibility, sometimes it's very, very, very hard. When you go to the market and you want to buy tomato, it's small plate of tomatoes. I think of those very tiny plates of tomato. I think the last time I went to the market, I bought it 1,500, and I'm very sure some places you might get it for 1,000, especially in Abuja. I know the Abuja price is always different, but then in other places you might get that same plate for like 2,000, 2,500. It depends on which market and which store you're buying from. But then don't be scared, because you can be able to make your food very healthy with maybe little amount of money. I won't just dictate and say, okay, this is your little or this is my little, because another person's affordable is not Mr. B's. Mr. A's affordable is not Mr. B's affordable. But then with just as small as 3,000 naira, because I know that I can't just tell you 1,000 naira. I don't know the soup you're going to make with 1,000 naira, but I know that at least with 3,000 naira you'll be able to make a reasonable soup or a reasonable sauce. When we talk about soup, we're talking about something maybe you can eat with your swallow. Yes, we have chicken soup that you can just take. We have a lot of different soups, pumpkin soup, potato soup. But then I am talking about like soup, like vegetable soup. You can use to either eat your swallow or you can use it to eat your rice. When we talk about soup, we're maybe talking about egusi soup, vegetable soup, that's a foriro. We're talking about okra soup or ogbono soup. But then, you can make sauce. You can make sauce with your tomatoes. Now, when you're making sauce with your tomatoes, you can just decide to get your tomato, your pepper, your onions, blending all together, and then maybe just a little bit shallow frying it. It can even go well with palm oil. It doesn't even have to be groundnut oil, right? It can go very, very perfect with palm oil. But then when you want to make a vegetable sauce that is very, very easy and with little amount of money, let's say as low as 3,000, just as I mentioned earlier, you can just get your vegetable like your spinach, your spring onions. If you want to use ugu, you can use ugu. You can buy ugu in the market like 200 naira, like pad thai. But then you can buy like 3 or 4. It depends on how many people you're cooking for. You get your tomatoes. If it's like 500 naira tomatoes, because there's 500 naira tomatoes in the market, maybe not much, maybe 5 or 6, but it's still fair enough. You can get your paper, and you can get maybe your crayfish or your normal ice fish. You can get ice fish for 1,000 naira. And then if it's not even necessary, you can put just only crayfish, or you can even buy beef and then just do your combo. Now, cooking is very creative. I say this all the time, that when you're cooking, it is very, very creative. And today I will be sharing my own recipe with you, how I made my nice vegetable sauce. This sauce, you can be able to eat it with boiled yam. You can be able to eat it with white rice. You can eat it with boiled potato or boiled plantain, or even pasta. Spaghetti. So this my recipe. It's very easy and it's quite interesting, very healthy. We know that vegetable is healthy and we all need vegetable in our system. I remember yesterday I made emphasis on you having to eat vegetable every week. So if you're not a vegetable lover, you don't have to eat it every day, but don't forget to eat it every week. Thank you for catching up with me today on Lunch Global. So I have a lot I want to share with you today, and my recipe that is quite very interesting. But before we go into that, we're going to take a quick break. So don't go anywhere, because trust me, you want to learn this interesting recipe today.
So frankly speaking, it is now time for Nigerians to see that Global TV has come and has come to stay.
Just 1 year. This is a plus for Global Television.
My take on Global TV presence on DSTV, first of all, I must say, is a great feat. And in this new age, it takes technology to take over.
I believe that Global TV coming into the arena will change the context of international broadcasting in Nigeria.
But I believe that Global TV has come not just to give us anything but the truth and the valued information that we need at hand.
I think Global TV presence will make a very great difference among all other channels. Their presence now on DSTV stations is going to make a very lot of difference among others.
Really believe with the pedigree and the reputation Global TV has gathered for themselves for the last 1 year of their being in existence and being in operation, they are really going to change, have a lot of impact on the digital perspective of TV broadcasting.
New height with this new feat, you are actually going to make us proud, especially within the content that you are delivering for the Nigerian people.
Are you a food lover? Do you care about your health and nutrition? Are you interested in exploring the diverse culinary traditions from around the world? Then look no further. Introducing Lunch Global on Global Television, a show that takes you on a delicious journey through the world of food, nutrition, and diet. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie, a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit!
Vegetables are low in calories and unsaturated fats, which is good for the heart. Consuming a healthy bowl of vegetable soup prevents the accumulation of debris or bad cholesterol within the arteries. This prevents atherosclerosis, heart attacks, heart blocks, and maintains healthy blood circulation. Vegetable sauce is considered by many as an ideal lunch or dinner option. This sauce is made by mixing multiple ingredients, hence, it helps to cover all the different food groups required by the body. In making this sauce, I will be using spinach, spring onions, tomatoes, pepper, garlic, tatashe, dry catfish, ice fish, palm oil, salt, curry, thyme, seasoning cubes, and other seasonings to get the taste I desire, so you can use spices of your choice. This vegetable sauce is not only easy to make, but it is tasty. It can be eaten for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and can be paired with either boiled yam, white rice, boiled plantain, boiled potato, or even pasta. Now, let's make this delicious sauce together. First, you need To prep all your ingredients, wash your tomatoes, pepper, tatashe, garlic, and onions. Put all in a blender and blend it moderately. Wash the spinach and spring onions. After that, use a chopping board to slice it. Note that it's important you chop your spinach tiny and nicely. Wash your spring onions too and chop it. Get your dry cut fish, put it in a bowl and soak it with hot water. Now, this hot water makes the fish soft and also help you get all the unwanted out. Get your ice fish. It is very important to wash this fish properly. You can take all the time, but not so much time, but make sure you wash your ice fish properly. In a pot, put in water and add your iced fish, salt, seasoning cubes, curry, and thyme, and allow it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Take it out from the stock and set aside. Pour in your palm oil in a pot, add onions to fry for about 1 minute, put in the fish and fry for 4 to 5 minutes till the fish gets a bit of crunch. Take the fish out of the oil and set aside. Next, bring your blended tomatoes, pepper, tatashe, onions and garlic. Using the same oil you use in frying the fish, pour in the mixture and let it fry for 5 minutes. Always stir to avoid burnt. Bring your dry cut fish, add it to the mixture and allow it fry for another 2 minutes. Now, add your fish stock, just a little. You wouldn't want your vegetable sauce to have so much water, so you have to be very careful when adding the stock. Add all the spices and seasoning cubes. Allow it cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Then add the chopped spinach, stir and allow it cook for 1 minute. You wouldn't want your spinach to overcook. Add the spring onions, stir and add the fried fish. Now, our delicious vegetable sauce is ready to be served. It doesn't just look good in the eyes, it tastes so delicious. And I will enjoy mine with boiled yam. Don't forget, you can eat this nice sauce with rice, yam, potatoes, or even pasta. I hope you've learned how to make this delicious vegetable sauce. Enjoy! Bye!
Less vegetable soup you can make, less time consuming, less money spending. I have to be honest, yes, I spent a little bit of money, but if you have so much money, trust me, you can use 50,000 naira to make your vegetable sauce just the way you want it. And if you have 3,000 naira, you can spend that 3,000 naira to make it the way the money can afford. So it's, you know, they say better soup na money kill 'em. So if you want something better, then you have to spend much money. And if you want something moderate, then you have to spend less money. The fact that it's very beneficial, it's good for your health, you know, especially for older people, for people who are in their middle 30s. You know, I won't even say 20s. When you're in your middle 30s, 40s and above, you have to be intentional on what goes into your stomach. You have to learn to eat very, very healthy. We eat healthy, no doubt, but sometimes we take advantage of our health just because you feel very energetic, very strong. You feel you can just eat anything and just get away with it. That's not the idea. Don't eat for satisfaction. Eat because you want to be healthy. Don't eat to eradicate hunger. Eat because you care about your health and because you want to stay healthy. Don't forget, health is a wealth and you need to be healthy all the time to make that money. You know, we have so many big dreams. We want to buy nice cars, we want to own houses, investments everywhere. But then if you don't work hard and if you don't stay healthy, even if you work hard and you don't check check on your health, you know, you can't even make that money. So at all times, try and eat well. Try and make sure that you eat well. And I'll say it again, eat very, very well. So I'm going to be putting a stop here on today's episode, just for us to be able to learn how to make easy food, less time consuming, and with less money. So thank you for catching up with me on today's episode here on Lunch Global. I hope you had fun. Enjoy. Bye. By that time,